Hey guys, look, sun. Sorry, for those of you who may not know this, I've had a few questions whether or not it's always dark here in Sweden, but proof, there is actually sun. And it couldn't have come on a better day than this, because today I made it to 350 subscribers. Yes, I did. Or rather, we did. Because like I didn't do that by myself. That's for damn sure. Let's be honest here. And and I know. I honestly, if you watched any of the other videos where I reached these personal little milestones of mine, you may think that I would get to a point where I actually am just, oh yeah, another 50 people took an interest in my silly little videos, and then kind of like, no. I'll probably never get there. I don't think so. I will. I promise. If it ever gets to a point where I make 50 subscribers in too short of a time, let's say, because like what I try to do in these little videos of mine is to just reflect a bit on my journey as I go through because this is, you don't kid yourself, or I hope this is clear to everybody who's watching. I'm not a professional YouTuber or anything like that at all. I have never done this before. Everything is completely new to me. All I really did when I started out was that I had this thought that I thought I could make, so since I do programming full time, and I know that I've talked to, well, several people who wanted to get some tips and stuff of that nature, and I actually really love what I do, like with a passion. And it's hard to, I can't really describe it in words, so you kind of have to just take my word for it. I love what I do more than I can express in words. So I wanted to share that, or at least some of my findings and the things that I think about and so forth, with just someone. And apparently that is just by itself good enough for 350 people to take an interest. I just want you to put this in, for me, to just kind of put this in context. The only time I've ever had the attention of 350 people is when I was about to fail one of my courses in high school, and the only way I could save my grade was to dance the evolution of dance in front of my entire school alone. That was the one and only time I've ever had that much attention on me, and I did it. It was super embarrassing, but it saved I saved my grade. So I've come that's where all of this started, right? So nowadays I feel a little bit more comfortable talking to you guys. And if I'm supposed to reflect a bit on what's happened since I had 300 subscribers, I suppose that the biggest difference is that I feel more comfortable. I don't know if you can tell. I try to watch my own videos, and just as I watch, I try to, it's actually a little bit surreal. It feels alien to watch yourself talk, because most people, I used to be that way, and it was how it was in the beginning. I hate hearing the sound of my own voice, especially on recording. And it's even worse looking at your own face and thinking, oh God, I look horrible. Or, maybe I should go to the gym, that sort of thing. But it's getting to the point where I can now just look at my own video and look at this guy as, I don't know, it's like my brain doesn't understand. It's me who is on the tape, and I can start looking at things that I say and how I act and so forth more objectively. And I've noticed since I watched the videos that, at least that's what it seems to be, that I'm getting more comfortable, and I'm not stuttering as much, and I don't use as many stalling words as and that's probably, I think that, that's what I like to believe, at least, that I'm getting a little bit more comfortable doing this. And it's also kind of funny because it's gotten to the point, I think, to best describe it, it's like going to the gym. Now, hear me out. What I mean is that, you know how most people will tell you if you want to get into shape that you have this ramping up period where you get accustomed to the habit of going to the gym and exercising. And most people don't actually understand that there's a, how do I put it? The best way to describe it is that you get to this magical point, because in the beginning it requires a willpower for you to just go to the gym and do your thing, and then you get into the next like era of your workout routine and you just do it because you do it. It's just kind of, yeah, you kind of do it, and then you get to that magical point, which is the important part, and that usually it can take a long time to get there. And that magical point is when you feel that your day is less for not going there and doing your workout. And I'm almost getting there now with these videos. I feel that these little talks of ours is becoming a more natural thing for me. I don't think as much about, I think about the topics because I want to keep the content relevant, but I don't stress as much over each video, and I'm not as concerned anymore about the impact of every single thing and so forth. How do I put it? It feels more relaxed. That's how I feel. That's the thing that's happening here. So yeah, that's basically it. And apart from that, everything is still looking up. My numbers are still climbing, which is great. I'm seeing a lot more interactions from people, and people are commenting more, and I'm spending more and more time just answering comments and trying to provide a little bit of guidance, that sort of thing, which is great. I had a really flattering request from one of my subscribers who wanted me to start doing a podcast and I said that I would try to do something like that. I tried, and I did. I actually investigated. The problem is that I couldn't find a solution that was free hosted just as YouTube is for hosting the amount of content that I produce, because there was all these limitations and payment plans, and I'm not at the point, if I ever start making money from this is the sort of thing that I would ask you guys if you were okay with that, and I would budget whatever income this channel would make and try to have such a thing so that people who want to just listen to audio podcasts, because the subscriber said that when he goes to work, he prefers just having an audio thing. And I mean, it's very easy for me to convert these videos into just plain old audio and put it up on the internet. But as I said, there were all these limitations, so I'm gonna see if maybe I can like handpick specific episodes or specific videos that are maybe a little bit extra good or on the ball or something like that, and put those up there. We will see. We will see. So yeah, until further notice, thank you so much for watching, and hopefully the next time I see you, well, I'm gonna see you tomorrow, because the next video is coming out tomorrow or later this day, depending on when this video is being released. But yeah, I'll see you at 400 subscribers if I make it there. Have a great day.